Now we'll try. There we go. Alright, so add some light to this. Cool. This blue line right here is the return line, and it's loose. It's not a 21, so maybe I got a 22 somewhere. This became even worse to find things. Tried a 21 already. I wasn't up. This 22. Big friggin' not for this. What the fuck, dude? How is this a 23? When a 22 doesn't work, it's a 23. Or am I fucking adjustable? Pull the stock out. That's bigger mess. Bigger mess. Why? Because bigger mess. Where's my adjustable? Back in the bag. Let's taking out the big stuff. Even cooler if I can see things in here. All right. Somehow. What's this one for? Don't tell me this was in. No. It's a different lock. I don't know what that's for. It's definitely not mine. It's not up there. It has to be over here then. Right. Or we could just try a 25. 25. A little overkill, maybe too big. You know what sucks? barely fits it. The heck? I don't get that. Maybe it don't fit. No, it does. Barely fucking fits it. What the heck? Oh, that's tightening it anyways. Oops. I don't have a 26. I think I just have an adjustable that somehow was misplaced since the emergency move. Just needs to get to a point where I can just undo this with my hand. Turbo cars. Get a turbo, they say. It'll be fun, they say. No, we can tell it's actually moving, but I still can't get it off. What the heck? The hell, man? Baby turns, baby turns. Come on. Look how all of a sudden all my wiring is getting around where it shouldn't be. Come on. There we go. There shouldn't be any oil in here. If there is, it's left over from something. Come on. Come on, really. There we go. So this whole time this was loose. Oil was coming out of this. See how it's like oil wet on the side. Pressure was leaking through. No, to the other side. I'll get that one later. Alright, here's the next one. This is the oil return line. Very old looking. It's was towards the bottom. And here's the top. I mean, you can tell it's being old and stuff because even if you bend it, you can see ripples and stuff. That's like the outer coating. So that's that. I haven't looked underneath yet. So let's go underneath and see if there's anything or any damage to the nipple under. Any damage. Oops. Let's see. Can't really tell. Don't think so. Let me zoom back out. There we go. My old tin coilovers still rocking good. Yeah, I think the nipple's fine. I think the nipple's fine. It's totally fine, okay. It's just, it's been dripping oil from inside. Oops, damn it. Yeah. Okay. So that's my problem. Yeah, it wasn't tight enough this whole time. So when there's pressure built up, it exploded the line pretty much. It goes all the way up to that. There's my external wastegate. And let's check this out. Oh, there was some oil drippage over here. Yeah, there's definitely oil basically getting squared around. Cool. Okay. And that's it. Okay, got it working. Alright, there we go. Camera's on. Potentially my last video for today. Got the nipple off the line, the return line. It's being inspected. Definitely old line. Definitely an old line. I mean, I just had to cut it through, but I mean, it could be the reason why I can't get the sealed right at the end when it was on the thing. This is like technically like a hot dog down a hallway. It doesn't want to like squeeze at all. So it's really, really rough. I mean, it's like a 15-year-old freaking line, so got that. We got the nipple off. Kind of damaged it a little, just trying to get this off because, you know, it's a triple barbed freaking thing. Hard to get it out without cutting it. So, a little damage, but I'm going to be replacing this mainly because I don't like how this is. And I had that fully snugged in and it still moved like that, and it was leaking oil from it, so So I think the seal that holds these two together is bad. So I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, working in my garage, different story now. But that's technically what's holding me there. So I get to order that, get to order gauges, then we put it all together, and then we pull the car out under its own power. That's my new goal. So at least we investigated the oil. Oil's done. That's done. That's finished. I may have to pull the thing off to calibrate it real quick, but it is a cheap gauge, but it's like a cheap gauge to gauge what kind of gauge I'm going to put in there. So, knowing the size and fitting everything up, everything should be good to go. I think I'm getting close. Gauge, gauge, gauge. So I'm thinking maybe 2 1-inchers on both sides. Temp. Oh no, we do oil. We do volts and fuel. I could probably get the temp in that over here too, though. I might get the temp in here. Let's see. Actually, probably a good idea. Let's see. Pretty sure that's a 1 inch, but let's. Should be bigger than this tape, right? I mean, if it's about as big as the tape, I can't do it. No. Okay, so it's like half the tape. Here's what I was doing. Measuring it like center. If I put it on the bottom, you see the top is raised. Right there, so. I know it's kind of ghetto, but I could. Because we're just going to go by these little circles on the inside. Yeah, we could totally do it like that. The same size gauges. And they would fit all inside. Cool. And I put some wacky little stickers inside and everything good. Cool. Okay. I know it's kind of weird and janky, but it's like a rough estimate. Rough. Very rough. But it should work. Because that's like 3.5 inch. Should be able to find ones for 1 inch. That should be like 1, maybe 1.5. So half the size should be good to go. The only thing I'm gonna miss is tachometer, but this car, it never worked. Even with the cable. I don't know. Old cars, old things. That's it. That's my little update. Good for episode 13 this week. Cool. I will catch you all later. Bye.